Greetings to you wherever you are in this world. This is Michelle Strickland, and I just want to send out prayers for all of those who are being affected by negative situations that are occurring on this planet. You know, this is National Anti-Bully Month. I want to bring awareness to negative communication and bullying. God wanted me to talk to you about a topic real quick: gossiping and slander. For those of you who, you got to be careful who advice you take on certain matters, because the people that you think have your best interests at heart when you seeking counsel may not have your best interest at heart. Not everybody has ulterior motives, but some people may, and they may be the ones closest to you. There may be people from exterior places that don't know you. If you, for instance, God wanted me to give an example as far as dating. Now, if you have interest in someone and you ask some other person that you think is your friend or a relative or whatever the deal is, what they think about the person you have an interest in, they may look at that person you have an interest in, and their idea may be totally opposite of what your idea is, because you're two different people. The chemistry is not going to necessarily be the same. They may not have the same feeling about the person you have an interest in for whatever the reason, or they may be jealous of you and don't want you to step forward and pursue the person that you have interest in, because they don't want to see you happy, or they don't want to see you with the person you have an interest in, because they would like to be the one to pursue that person, even though they may not have a snowball chance in Hades. So we have to be real careful who we ask questions and seek counsel from. I'm not saying to don't seek counsel. Yes, we absolutely should seek counsel and guidance on certain things. But sometimes when it comes to social interaction, we have to be real cautious of that, because a lot of people in this season are missing out on blessings because they didn't listen to their own spirit. They took the advice of other people, or other people are putting themselves into situations to steer you from what's really for you. Find out for yourself directly. People will get in the way of your blessings. What God has for you, might be a really great thing. And God is not gonna continuously keep somebody waiting for you that was sent to you, or you were made aware of, but you didn't follow through on it because you allowed gossip and slander, which are bullying tactics, to get in the way of your thinking, when you should have sought counsel directly with God and listen to your spirit. And a lot of people are bitter because now in this season, because they allowed themselves to be swayed by opinions of people they thought don't even have to be anybody they know. It could be just somebody trying to get in the way of your blessings that you don't know. They allowed people to sway their decision on somebody that God had presented them with that was the powerhouse. That if they would have chose that person when God presented them and gave them the opportunity, they would have built empires. But because they listened to other people and allowed other people to get in the way, the person that they were presented with, God closed the door on it. Because they listened to bad counsel and they didn't listen to God. Because God is not going to hold his anointed back from a true destiny of greatness if the other person that they were presented with doesn't move on it and didn't listen to him, because he considers that defiance. Now, I'm not saying don't seek counsel for certain things. I'm not saying that at all. You know, you got professional people that can give you advice on different things. I'm not going to go deep into that, but I'm talking right now about relationships. Okay? Because everybody doesn't have your best interest at heart. And there's a lot of things that could get in the way. You know, it could be a lot of external forces that can get in the way of you fulfilling your destiny that God presented to you, because he gives us a choice. But if we don't choose it, we only have a certain amount of time. He gives us a certain amount of time. He got time limit on everything. And he only leaves the door open for people to make decisions on something, to find out for so long. And if people don't move on it and that door is shut, it's shut. There's a lot of bitter people running around right now because they allowed other people to get in the way of their blessings, and the door is shut on them with the person that they should have given a chance, because that person is done. They're not gonna look back because they were given the opportunity and they didn't take it when it was in their face. So this is a relationship suggestion for all you singles out there. Okay, this is National Anti-Bully Month, and it's real. And bullying comes in many ways and many forms. And everybody that you know is not for you, even though they could be close to you, or there may be somebody coming from outside of your immediate circle, but they don't want to see you happy because of the other person that you interested in. They may know that you have an interest in that person and they don't want to see you happy. So that might come at you from a whole other angle. So this is the 21st century, and a lot of stuff is going on, and a lot of people are missing their blessings because they didn't go within and find out for themselves. Now, God wanted me to come to you with this one. I woke up this morning with a new perspective on stuff. I'm not running after love anymore, because love comes from within, and I love myself. So I don't have to worry about anything else. Everything else will work itself out. But if God presents me with an opportunity, I'm going to ask him. I'm going to ask my spirit, yay or nay. I'm not going outside of myself to ask anybody else's opinion when it comes to a personal relationship with anyone, a man, when it comes time for that. I'm going to find out for myself. I'm not going to let anybody else, not going to confer with them anybody else, whether I should check that guy out or not. I'm just saying. I woke up this morning with a renewed thinking. I'm like, thank you, Lord. But he is showing me that, the people that have been in my life, they were given opportunities. They were given opportunities. But they didn't do what he told them to do. And he only gonna allow one of his to wait so long. And then if they don't move on it, the door's closed on them. And then it's just over. And now that I see people trying to come back. No. I'm using that for example of my own life. And I'm not, once that door is shut, that's it. That is it. God don't keep the door open forever. He just doesn't. And I see people to this day that he shut the door on, he gave them opportunity to deal with me. I don't care if I'm still single or not. But he gave people an opportunity to see for themselves, but they had other stuff going on. Oh, no, I want to play the field. Oh, no, I don't want to be serious. Oh, no, listen to the other people. Oh, no, man, I wouldn't mess with her. She this and that. And don't know the woman, don't know, or the girl, don't know the man from a can of paint. Just going off the way they look. But you might have the interest in the person, but you allow the other people to taint your decision-making process instead of finding out for yourself. And God only leaves the door open so long for people. I'm telling you from my own experience. I see people right now harassing me because they made bad decisions. They didn't move with me the right way, or they didn't do what God told them. Because we could have been a great thing. But the doors only stay open for so long. We don't have forever. And when God presents us with opportunities, people, we need to find out for yourself if you're growing. I'm talking about personal relationships now. Don't let other people get in the way of your blessing, because a lot of people right now, get on the internet. A lot of people right now are real sorrowful because they allow people to get in the way of their blessings for the one that's for them, because all the external, they don't want anything external from you, whatever it is. That might not have your best interest at heart when it comes to the person that you have an interest in.